Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. Today is Tuesday, September 11th at about 11:15 in the morning. And we're expecting in Northwest Florida, we're expecting part of Hurricane Francine. It's probably going to rain like 3 inches, and that's too much all at once. That's what happens here, is everything happens at once. But this is the calm before the storm, so I got everything ready to try to get the last production out of a lot of stuff here. Here's a couple pepper plants. I have some broccoli started here, and some lettuce seedlings, and some Swiss chard, I'm hoping. So those are out of the torrential rain that we're going to get. This is my old lettuce bed that's rusted from Walmart, and I put some hardware cloth at the bottom so all the soil wouldn't fall out. I also have lemon tree seedlings that don't really need all that moisture. Ooh, this one got nipped by some insects here a little bit. And nectarine tree peppers that are kind of small. I got a bunch of peppers stuffed underneath this table. We've had a lack of light ever since Labor Day. So about 10 days ago was we've had cloudy weather and kind of misty, rainy, not like you'd expect from the end of the summer. So, yep, here's a pepper plant here, and the eggplant are still growing and going, even though they could use some heat and sunlight. And got the bougainvillea here. It's surviving really good here. It'll probably die back, and I'll put a bucket over it during the winter. And we have some other pepper plants here. So, and really getting into growing peppers. These are my apple tree seedlings. 3 McIntosh and a Granny Smith grew from seed. Mandevilla plant that you can overwinter this with a little baggie, like a garbage bag and a tarp over it every day during the winter. But my friend brought me some. These look like they say they're the Harlequin or the chameleon Birdseye peppers, and I'm separating out the seeds and saving, and I'm going to dry these out probably on top of my stereo that seems to get really hot. And got some other peppers here. They're going to get a lot of rain. I've been holding back on the water here, which they don't need any because it hasn't been sunny. And got my lettuce garden over here, and I love this trellis. This trellis of plants is the only thing that allowed me to grow the peppers during the extreme heat of July and August. But it's really big, and I'm cutting it back and I had a volunteer pine tree in here. This died probably because of all the shade. But it's shading out my usual lettuce area because it's just got really big. And we got the graceful bamboo, the black bamboo, the Phylostachys nigra. That one's a little bit of a spreader, but this graceful bamboo never spreads. And we got a great big pot full of peppers and eggplant, which that needs some more sun. And this is our new area with these dryer drum containers. And I want to plant carrots here in this one, and I got cardboard to cover the seeds. Apparently they don't like any light, which this time of year would have been perfect because it's not been sunny. It goes from 98 degrees on September 2nd to 0 sun and, not great temperatures. We're kind of cool, but With carrots, the soil needs to be between 55 and 75 degrees temperature. So this soil out of my compost pile really has not cooled down that much yet. So we're going to wait a little while on the carrot seeds. Maybe after this rainstorm here, we'll cool everything down, and then we're going to start planting carrots in there, and onions, actually, or radishes. One of the two. I haven't decided yet. And here's how I'm storing my wheelbarrows now, because getting them filled with water is a rusty option. And we're still working on these cedar trees back here, deciding what to do, because not having these cedar trees kind of opens up my yard and that back area that we were just at to a lot more sun. So that's what's going on there. So we're going to decide what we're going to do here, and we got a lot less shade there. So that's kind of nice. So I might as well capitalize on that. And the trellis is part of that. That trellis is just crazy huge, you know. I'd like to get morning sun, which I always did, right on that back patio. This is facing east, we're walking now. But got another biochar burn barrel ready, and got compost piles really filled up. I just cut my front grass. It's all grass clippings. It's some star jasmine off of the trellis, which I don't know how that's going to break down, but when I put the tarps over it, like one of these compost piles got to 130 degrees the other day. And they're saying there may be some tornadoes, but I'm not too worried about it, because a tornado already ripped down a lot of stuff on May 10th, so that I still got to clean up. So I'm not too worried about any more tornadoes. Still got, you know, that took out a lot, like those cedar trees. So we're moving forward and getting ready for next year with those little peppers that I don't have to order those seeds. So that's cool. This is a bay leaf tree. Let's smell one. Let's take a rotty one. Yeah, that smells like a bay leaf tree. And the roses are doing so-so. I need to cut the grass back here, which will be more compost. And I need to get rid of that oak tree, I think. I have a hard time cutting down trees. All right. Well, thanks for watching.